lot of plays about old people, and I've always written it from the outside in. But this is the first time I really wrote it from the inside out. So there's all the vigor and all the ambition, and even, you know, sort of very strong emotional attachments that people have. And yet it's heightened in a way by the fact that we might have 10 years left, 20 years left. It makes a difference.
I think Michael, the costume person, said, this is a play about people that you don't normally see on stage. These are the people that are just in life. And I love that she's written about them that way. And
when I went in to read for it, I was introduced to Rosanna, and I said, thank you for writing a play about me. There was something that was so charming about it, though, and so funny about it, and odd enough, that wonderful thing of being able to have love realized at a later stage in one's life, which is terribly romantic and funny and terribly embracing at that point, and very hopeful.
To me, it was a pleasure to be grappling with these complex characters, with these actors, and I think they're all really happy to be center stage, as opposed to sort of being pushed to the side where they normally are. You know, they're four opinionated character actors that you don't normally see as at the center of a play, so it's a pleasure to be working with.
It's really fortunate for us because there aren't a lot of plays written for adults in our age group, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's good for us as actors, but it's also good for people to see, you know, on stage in those stories, because they're stories that they all know, but they just haven't had a chance to see them because nobody writes about them.
But there's also Peter, our son, who's in here, who has his own life that he's dealing with, and I think people kind of in the 20s and 30s range will kind of, I think, certainly understand what he's going through in a lot of ways. And I hope that there's a younger generation that's curious as to what this looks like, because you don't see it on stage very much.
I think it's nice that even at that point, there can still be something fresh and something new and a brand new, like, it's amazing that it feels like new love, you know, it feels like new teenage love for these older folks.
I mean, it might be one of those things where younger people feel like, it's like about old middle-aged people, like, who cares? But, you know, it's the place where everyone is headed eventually. And it's just really about people. They happen to be people of a certain age, just like people in other plays happen to be another age.
I think this is a sympathetic, empathetic, beautiful depiction of people getting older and dealing with changes in their lives, and I think this could be a beautiful story for people who have parents that are dealing with changes in their lives to see and, you know, reflect upon.
There's a line in the play where someone says they didn't want to go to a party with old people, and this is a party you're going to want to go to.